This is obviously reminiscent of something we all experienced. Nick, can you pull up the Cisco chart I just sent you and put it at max? We had a massive build out of the infrastructure of the internet in the late 1990s and into 2000. And what that caused was a lot of aggressive companies to do massive amounts of spending, a lot of retail investors to embrace these stocks like we're seeing with people trying to get into these private companies. And Sachs, look at the 2000 peak of Cisco. This is the most extraordinary chart ever. It took them 25 years to get back to that peak. And they had a lost 2 decades. And we had a massive amount of fiber that wound up getting bought. We talked about that a couple of years ago on the program. But there's something for you to build off of here when you look at this massive infrastructure. You think it's going to be Cisco systems all over again, WorldCom, et cetera?
No, I really don't. The issue we had in 2000 was dark fiber. You had all this infrastructure being built out and it wasn't being used. There's no dark GPUs today, as Brad Gerstner likes to say. So what's driving the CapEx now is the voracious demand for compute, for tokens. And the demand is now pulling forward this additional investment in infrastructure. So I think what's happened here is that the bull thesis for AI just got validated in a single afternoon. I mean, again, you got Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, Amazon AWS, Meta. They're all basically exceeding expectations, exceeding guidance in terms of where their cloud revenue would be, and therefore how much they're going to reinvest in CapEx. This year, I think we were supposed to have $660 billion of hyperscaler CapEx, up from $350 last year. I think there's now the new estimate is going to be over 700. So this is, again, it's more than 2% of GDP. This is a huge tailwind to GDP. There's another article saying that I think in the last quarter, AI was 75% of GDP growth. And by the way, this is just the CapEx part. This is the physical infrastructure. This is not the economic impact of the tokens that are generated inside the token factory. It's just the building of the factories. How do those tokens get used? Like we're seeing, they're being used not just to do research or to answer questions, but to create code. And so we're seeing this explosion of productivity in software development, and we're seeing an explosion of bespoke software being created. And that's going to accelerate every part of the economy. Every business that now wants to get code will be able to get code for the first time. Before, they couldn't even hire the engineers they needed to generate it. Now they will be able to.